Hello everyone, today we are going to make some really fun ears that have some fall colors. I got some cute material from Joann with Mickey and Minnie and some nice ribbon. So we're going to do some no-sew ears today. So we need our material, we need some ribbon, we need a headband, we need our template, we need a hot glue gun and some glue, and then we might add a little touch to the end. So the first thing you want to do is we need some cardboard. You want to cut out your cardboard pieces using your template. You need 4 pieces, 2 for each ear. So I went ahead and did that already. Next, you're going to cut out your material. So we're going to take the other piece of our template, this one here with the hole, and we're going to figure out where we want to put it, how we want to design our ear. So this is the part that you will see what's inside the template. So you want to kind of line it up to get it to be how you want your ear to look. Do you want to have 3 Mickeys and Minnies on there? You want to do 2, like that. So you also need 4 pieces of material cut. So just trace this and cut it out. I'm going to do that and then I'll come back to you. When you're cutting out your material for this curved bit here, down here, you want to leave some extra space. Otherwise, it's going to make it hard to glue this. So either leave it like this or you can even cut it across here, but I don't know if you can see, here's where I traced the line. Leave about that much. You can always cut a little extra away later, but you don't want to not have enough to glue it around your cardboard. So the next step is to hot glue the material to the cardboard. Just want to place your cardboard in the center. And there's that extra bit here. And glue small sections at a time. Just go along the edge. And then carefully pull it over. Be sure not to burn yourself. Try not to pull it too tight, especially not to pull over this side accidentally while you're gluing down. So voila, you have your piece done. Now, the next step would be to stuff it. Just going to use some regular polyfill. And you're just carefully going to push it in. You don't want to do it too hard because you don't want to pull the material off the glue, and you also don't want to bend the cardboard too much. So you're just putting enough in to give it a little puff. And remember, there's 2 pieces for each ear, so you'll have each side will be puffy. You might want to use a pen or a pencil without a point, and a closed pen to just help you get down in there where you can't get your finger. Okay, so when you have it all stuffed, and you want to have it nice and stuffed to the edge because that's gonna be what kind of holds your ear to the headband, that little layer there. We're gonna hot glue it closed. So you can keep your stuffing in. Just put hot glue all along the edge of the opening. Put that in, pull it over. If you have a little extra, you can either snip it down or just glue it down. So there's the ear. So you're going to do this 3 more times. I'm going to do mine and then I'll come back to you. So now we're going to glue our 2 halves together to make 1 ear. And we're just going to do that by putting some glue on the outside edge and through the middle. Now, there's still some gap, so I'm going to go in and put some extra glue and press it down even more. And then we're going to add some of this to the outside edge to hide the gap. I'm just going to glue that down. I'm going to leave just a little tail hanging over so I can glue it down underneath. The next step is to cover this white headband with the ribbon that I have, just to give it more color. So what you need to do is have a good piece of ribbon that you can use and make sure it is long enough to cover the entire headband. just the outside portion. Now obviously this is bigger than what I need, and this has wire at the edges. So we're gonna cut some of it. At the widest point of the headband, I can overlap. As it goes down and gets thinner, let's see, it's too large. So what I think I'm going to do is taper it down. So first I'm going to start by cutting out the wire edge. Okay, so I've taken the edge that has the wire in it off. We're gonna hot glue it. Let's find our middle. We're gonna say that this is the middle right here. And I am just gonna put a little hot glue right on this line. Then we're just gonna keep gluing little sections. First, I'm going to trim a little more of the end off. Then I'm going to start with the middle again and fold it over and glue one side down at a time. Now occasionally I'm going to put just a little slit in the material to make it easier for it to lay down. Now see, as you get, I'll show you this. As you get towards the bottom, you have a lot of excess that it goes past the headband. So you might want to trim a little bit before you start gluing down. So now we're going to add a little bit of this to the inside to cover up the seam that we created. And the inside is done. So next we need to glue the ears to the headband. So now it's time to glue the ears onto the headband. So I have a pair of Disney ears that I kind of use as a guide. So decide what you want to be the front, and I'm going to use this side to be the front. I'm going to place my headband on top of the Disney headband and then look at where I want to put this ear. Okay, so I have an idea where I want it, and then I'm just going to hot glue. Lots and lots of glue here. And you need to make sure that when you stick it down, it's where you want it to be, because once it's down, it's down. Hold it for a bit. And hopefully when you pressed it down, you have it right in the middle, front to back of the headband. So that's one ear on. I'm going to do the same thing. I'm just going to lay this back down on my... And if you don't have a pair of ears that you can compare to, you just have to use your best judgment. So now we have the ears together. The next part would be to make a bow. Unless you wanted to leave them like this, which would be fine too. But we're gonna add a bow out of the same material, the ribbon that we used to cover the headband. Okay, so I'm gonna measure out 3 inches to start with. And then I'm going to measure out 6 inches. And that's my first loop. And then I'm going to measure out another 6 inches and make that my next loop. Fixing it out before I go to the next bit. Then we're going to do another 6 inches and create this loop. A little straggler string here. Last 6 inches, and I should have a little bit left just to help us fix our bow. All that together. We have this little bit here that we're either going to tuck in or, sorry, a little bit here that we're either going to tuck in or cut off, but we need that to be able to get it into the tie. So you might want to fluff your bows just to make sure the ribbon is all going the right direction and that it's going to work well for you once you tie it. So you can use a piece of wire here just to secure it. I'm actually going to take a piece of the wire bit that we cut off earlier and use it just because I have it sitting here. And I'm just going to twist it around the back. Cut off the excess. Because now just cut off these little frayed bits from the wire. Now we are going to take this piece, the 3-inch piece that we started with. We're going to fold the wire in on itself, and we're going to cut off any little bits that might get in our way. And we're going to create the center by bringing it around as soon as I can get the wire to go the way that I want it to here. So if it helps you, you could just put a little glue here, and I might do that in a minute if it doesn't stay. So you just bring it where you want it to be, and then you're going to bring it around to create that knot bit in the middle. Now you can see I have some excess, so we can either, if it fit to go around all the way, again I would, but it doesn't. So we're going to chop this and then just glue this bit down in the back. So I'm actually going to go ahead and glue this piece to this, and then I'm going to fold this under and glue it to itself too, just to help with those frayed edges. That back over here. And then I'm just going to glue it to the back of the bow back here. While we're at it, we're going to do a little snip of that bit. And that'll hide right behind there. That's what our bow looks like. So the next thing we need to do is glue it on. I'll go right in the center. You're gonna plop it down like, you're gonna glue, pardon me. You're gonna glue the bottom right there. Decide which way you like your bow to go. So I'm just gonna put glue right here and then hold it tight to the headband. And just let it dry. Probably hold it a little bit longer. So I'm going to add a little tiny bit of glue here underneath. Press it down. Hold that for a minute or two. So here are our finished ears. I really think they turned out really cute. And I love that the bow matches the headband. There's the back. I hope you enjoyed crafting along with me today. Thanks a lot for watching, everyone, and I hope to see you next time. Bye-bye.